Will from Will's Quarter Special here, Emergency Facebook Live. Is when the fourth quarter buzzer sounds, you turn to us for your fifth quarter sports talk. How's everybody doing on this Monday afternoon? I'm just leaving work and walking home here, and found out breaking news while I was on my work shift today that the Chicago Cubs shockingly fired David Ross, who I thought was a pretty good manager, and they bring in an even better manager, former Milwaukee Brewers manager Craig Counsell is the new manager of the Chicago Cubs. The largest contract the manager's ever received in the history of Major League Baseball. Also, 5-year, $40+ million deal. Big move for the Cubs. I think he's going to do a really good job with managing the players. He did that in Milwaukee. He's going to bring that over in the same division he's familiar with in the NL Central to the Cubs. He's very familiar with how the Brewers operate, so that's going to help in favor of the Cubs as well with Counsell coming over. We could see some coaches changing, and we will find that out as things move forward. What happens? Who he keeps from David Ross's staff. He might hire his own guys. We've seen that with a lot of managers. Sometimes, they keep some of those current coaches, or they'll be allowed to bring in their new guys. And I think if he's getting one of the largest contracts in baseball history there, I could see him bring in some of the other guys. We have someone watching, so let's see if we can bring him on video here. Let's try. We're going to send an invite to Hector Karen, but he can't join. That's okay. Appreciate you guys checking it out here. So, like I said, really good move for the Cubs. I think this gives them a really good standing in the NL Central over the Brewers, I think, next year possibly. Now, of course, it's still early in the offseason for a lot of teams. We don't know what's going to happen. But I think it's a really good move for Chicago on the north side. There at Wrigley Field, they got a new manager that I think could be effective. I do personally think for the other team we cover on this podcast in Major League Baseball, the White Sox, they could use David Ross or some of those coaches he has that might not be kept, like World Series hero Willie Harris or David Ross coming over to that staff. Because I think David Ross did do an incredible job for the Cubs in his tenure as manager there when he was the manager for the Cubs. He did a really good job in developing those players from where they were. And as a baseball fan, I was impressed by that, what the Cubs did so quickly in that short time span. So best of luck to David Ross in his career. Once again, if you're just tuning in, the Cubs have a new manager in Brewers, Craig Counsell. When the fourth quarter buzzer sounds, you turn to us for your fifth quarter sports talk. I'm your host, Will Farrell, saying so long from this Emergency Facebook Live of Will's Fifth Quarter Special. Bye, guys.